Hey, hi, how are you? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever and wherever it is that you decided to watch this video, and welcome back to Countdown to Shadows, the series in which I talk about the Assassin's Creed franchise all the way up to the release of Assassin's Creed Shadows. And today, we are talking about the very first Assassin's Creed game I've ever played, which is Assassin's Creed 2. And now, let me be specific. I did not play this game at launch back in 2009. I was too young for this franchise, I believe. But I played this game when it became one of the first games to be games with gold on the Xbox 360. And what can I say that hasn't already been said about this game specifically? This game is the peak of the franchise. Like, this early on, and we reach what a lot of people consider to be the peak of the Assassin's Creed series, and I don't really disagree with it that much. I love Assassin's Creed 2, and like I said, I don't know what I can say that hasn't already been said about this game. This game is such a massive improvement and a massive jump over the original Assassin's Creed, because it took the concept of the original Assassin's Creed and actually gave us story missions. It gave us an actual story structure. It gave us more of a deeper story of a man who's after revenge for the death of his father and brothers. And just the improvements over the open world itself feeling more like an open world, something that you can just run around, fight people, kill people, parkour around the cities. Florence of Venice. Florence is such a beautiful city, and Venice is also amazingly beautiful. And just Ezio, oh my god, Ezio is such an amazing character, such a massive improvement over Altair in the previous game. Ezio is so charismatic in this game. It's hard to find anything to hate about him. Maybe you hate him a little bit in the beginning because he's sort of an annoying rich kid, but he gets humbled. And by the end of the game, you can see why this guy is a master assassin. This guy knows his stuff. He is such an amazing and cool character. And the cast that surrounds him, his mentors, Machiavelli, and all the others are such amazing companions to have in this franchise. And having his sister, his mother, and Uncle Mario is such an amazing character. It's so much of the in-animus story and gameplay has been improved, and while it's sort of de-emphasized a bit in the modern day, you don't jump in and out of the animus a lot in comparison to the first game, but the modern day itself is also much more interesting. It's not, well, let me correct myself, it's not as interesting as the first game because there was such a mystery around it, but it's still nice to have in this game just seeing Desmond finding his assassin crew with Lucy, with Rebecca, with Sean, and just learning to embrace his role as an assassin and using Ezio to learn how to actually be one, to use the bleeding effect to quickly just become a master assassin to deal with the Templars. It is such an amazing story that gets continued in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood Revelations in 3. And just seeing that journey and knowing where it ends is so great to see starting here. But, in talking about the modern day, the biggest thing that this game adds for the modern day is the glyphs. The glyphs are such an amazing addition and puzzle pieces that you can find around the map. digging deep into real life conspiracy. Like, it's like you are, again, like much like in the first Assassin's Creed, you are looking at things that deep inside, I am not supposed to be looking at this, but I have to, because there's something here that we must discover, all leading to the big reveal of looking at footage of the first civilization, this mysterious civilization of human race. You're looking at what is believed to be Adam and Eve taking the apple of Eden and just escaping. Having free will is such an amazing reveal. And speaking of, this also just leads into the ending, after fighting the Pope in Rome. Just Ezio meeting an actual Isu, a member of the first civilization, which I believe it was Minerva or was Juno, it's one of those two. And then just learning about this catastrophe that happened to them and that will happen again. And just having the Isu, Minerva, or Juno, ignore Ezio talking directly to you, talking directly to Desmond, with Ezio giving the appropriate reaction. But it's such an amazing plot twist, it's such an amazing ending, and once again it's a cliffhanger. All that just leads to how amazing this game is. And a lot of people consider this to be close to perfect for an Assassin's Creed. I don't. I have some issues, specifically with the pacing with this game, and you're gonna hear me say that. With this franchise, this game covers a lot of Ezio's story, and it covers years and years of it. I think it was like 10 or something close to that number, and it jumps a lot. The story jumps between, it skips forward a lot in Ezio's journey, and it can get sort of disorienting and a bit confusing, but that's such a minor thing in the grand scheme of things compared to how good the rest of the story is. And it is a great story. If you haven't played it, please do. But if I don't consider this game perfect like a lot of people do, which game do I consider to be close to perfect? Well, I'm glad that you asked, I think, because for the next time we meet, we are going to be talking about my favorite Assassin's Creed game in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. So before I leave, please leave your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think about Assassin's Creed 2? And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe so you do not miss more episodes of Countdown to Shadows, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.